discussions might be that it depends on which gospel has or which part has been written. But I can tell you how I understand it.
Okay.
I read the Gospels, and they tell what happened through Jesus, through people who personally saw this, and they wrote it down. And each of them had a different view on the situation. That's the reason why it's slightly differently described, but the whole thing fits together. And that's why I actually believe more in the Bible, because it has been written in the same century by people who knew Jesus.
How many manuscripts of the New Testament do we have from the first Christian century? None. From the decades after the books were written, how many do we have? The years afterwards, the decade, none. Zero. How many do we have from the early 2nd century? Say, manuscripts that clearly date up to around the year 150. We have one scrap. This is it. This may look big because it's a big screen. This is the actual size. It's the size of a credit card. How many complete manuscripts do we have from the 2nd and 3rd centuries? None. Zero. Well, if we have 5,500 manuscripts, where are they from? When are they from? Well, 94% of our surviving manuscripts come from the 9th century and later.
The Quran has been written more than 200 years later by people who lived more than 1,000 miles away and didn't know Muhammad.
No, actually, no. If you, according to history, when you say about the Quran, if you go to the Birmingham, you know the University of Birmingham, they have what they call the Birmingham Quran. I would say Quran copy, right? It was being backdated during the I would say the 50 years after the death of the Prophet Muhammad. So who said that it's 200 years after that?